This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
This
Just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yes.
Closing a couple things over here.
All right.
I wasn't ready, to be perfectly honest with you.
That's
Came
the
too
promise.
fast.
Yeah.
Came too fast. But speaking of closing, this is a good segue here. Closing arguments are expected today in the trial against Gwyneth Paltrow, who's being sued over a ski crash. We've been talking about it for 2 years now. Today, Gwyneth walked into court wearing this fitted navy blazer, a striped button-up shirt, and wide-legged beige pants. Wonderful. Yesterday, the plaintiff, Terry Sanderson, a retired doctor, took the stand again. The defense grilled him over his many vacations he has taken since the 2016 accident. He claims he suffered traumatic brain injuries from the crash that left him unable to enjoy his life. The defense showed Facebook photos of his post-collision travels, as well as pictures of him whitewater rafting, on a motorbike, playing mini golf, and more. Let's watch.
Is this you on a camel?
It is.
What country?
It's Morocco because the Kia had Morocco heritage.
Let's go to 84. Is that you in front of something cool?
Yes, one of millions of temples in Thailand that I kept telling my friends I got to travel, so.
Look, I don't know how you judge wins and losses in the courtroom, but if this was sports, he's losing 149-0.
Yeah, it's not good. But you know, Jeff,
It's not good.
As I looked at it, the saddest thing, and I didn't really even have this thought until I saw those pictures, is this person has been lucky enough to live one of the best lives of the top 2% people in the world, of maybe 8 billion. And he's been able to go all over the world. He looks like he made a good living. Looks like he still relatively has his health. Think about how much of his time he spent thinking about this ski crash. No, I don't want to demean it, but he could have been enjoying, I'm assuming, his grandkids. He could have gone to Morocco and found another camel. He can really do all these fun, cool things, but this is a person that's so obsessed with this that it seems like he's missed out on the fact that he's had, from what it looks like, an amazing life.
That's a good point. And you can get wrapped up in litigious information a lot and not be able to sort of get yourself out. What's so interesting to me is the lawyers made him look like the rich and famous, even though he's fighting against Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right.
That was a good move on his part to optically just lay it on there, layer after layer. You have brain injuries, and he claimed his doctor told him that he should go in and see life so that he would experience life in a better way for his health. None of that makes sense. He's even laughing. When he laughed, we're all laughing. We're laughing at this. It's just a joke.
Hopefully this is closing arguments, because to be honest, I'm tired of following it.
Yeah.
Like, I have questions about the judge, again, putting this on, because it's such a mockery. This guy promoting it even in some sort of way. This guy's now a celebrity of some sort. I don't know. I don't like the whole thing, but hopefully tomorrow's Friday. Maybe, Karen?
Fingers crossed.
We'll see. All right, Jennifer Aniston says she realizes there's a whole generation of kids who find her hit TV show Friends offensive today. So Jen told a French news agency, while there were things on the show that weren't intentionally trying to be offensive, there were other moments where they should have thought it through more. Friends has been criticized over its lack of diversity and for being fat-phobic, like when Monica put on that fat suit right there. It also had Kathleen Turner play Chandler's transgender dad just for laughs. Jen also said in the past, TV shows could joke about a bigot because it was about educating people on how ridiculous it was, but now we're not allowed to do that, aka Archie Bunker, if you remember from the past.
Right, yeah, so just tell us how you want society to run, is I think what they're saying. So, as I was looking at that clip with the fat suit, and that was supposed to be the big offensive thing, well, aren't they a little disingenuous? Because I would argue that there's a lot of people that appreciate people with that body shape. I know a bunch of them.
Yeah, but they were mocking her in that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
but
they were fully all laughing.
See, me looking at that, I wouldn't have found that as mocking. I would have been like, oh, that's an attractive person.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I think that they're really kind of showing their bias as well, because they're saying, oh, look how gross this fat person is. It's like a lot of people are like, I wasn't thinking that. So where'd that come from you? I think a lot of this like fake offense is because you're not ready to deal with whatever's going on inside of you. Because if you're happy, like you two are, like we are, I'm not like, oh, Jeff, I would make it to your son's birthday, but I'm going to go back and look at some shows from the mid-'90s, find out what angers me. Like, it's not what healthy, happy people do.
Except you would never be invited to a birthday party, hence You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you're this person you're creating, hence you have to go back and find some misery and join some other miserable people and get together with
Right.
money.
Look at this clip I found
Yeah.
of insert show here.
Yeah, I don't think you can prosecute show or anything in the past. I don't think you can. That's not what we do. You can't do that. That's what they are. But is it important to look at a Friends show and say, you were supposed to be in New York, there was no one of color? Yeah. That's important to point out. Marta Kaufman, the creator of Friends, says, I wish I had included more diversity. That's all. No one's upset. No one's freaking out. You're pointing it out. That's it.
Upper East Side.
No, but there was, even on the streets, there was no people of color. It was bizarre. It was a very whitewashed show for a lot of people, and people brought that up. And I don't think that's wrong. I'm not saying I'm offended. I'm just saying,
Right.
hey, that's different.
But
we can do
what
better.
do I always say? Like, racism, whether it's real, which it is in a lot of cases, or perceived in cases, it creates another lane. So, okay, Friends doesn't have any black people. Okay, well, here comes Living Single. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just like when
Which some say are the first Friends.
Right, exactly. So it's like, yeah, I don't know which one came first.
They
did. But it's like, honestly, there's always going to, if you feel like if there's a market for something and it's not being supplied, that the great thing about capitalism is that somebody would be like, I'll do that. We'll make that show. Oh, you're making fun of Tyler Perry and calling him a man in a dress. Well, we're going to make a bunch of movies. How's Tyler Perry doing? We've interviewed him a couple times. He's still destitute. There's always a lane.
Yeah.
Even if it seems like something's closed off and like, oh, they don't show black people, I guarantee you. Now, how many networks are just like Stars Black, BT? Like there's now
But
like
that's
specific
because,
channels.
I would think that's because of what we saw and what we are evolving to. So it's a good thing.
So it created
Change.
positivity.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Let's make fun of a white guy. Ben Affleck is speaking out about his sad Ben face. Back in February, memes showing Ben looking bored and less than impressed at the Grammys went viral. And last night, Jimmy Kimmel asked why he always looks so sad. Let's watch.
I have a very unhappy looking resting face. This is me content. This is me amused.
Hey, you know,
That's how God made me.
Yeah.
All right.
I think a lot of people. My dad was like that.
Really?
Oh yeah. I think we kind of harassed him. We were like, Dad, why are you always mad? He's like, I'm not. This is just how I look.
Do you got a little resting
I do.
face?
In my camera too. Okay. This is how I look all the time.
That looks, yeah, that's like you're so dismissive.
But I'm just sitting there thinking about something.
You're really not angry or annoyed?
No, not at all. I'm like, why would Tori say that yesterday? I'm just thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's yours, Tor?
What's my camera? Camera 5. Okay, here we go.
You don't sit like that.
Oh, just my real resting face?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's your driver's license photo.
I have dead eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always moving, so I don't sit still very often.
Jeff, we got to see
Yeah, let's
yours.
see.
I think mine is like, because I always just have a
Just like how you
Furrowed brow.
Yeah, furrowed brow.
on the couch
So
right
it
now.
looks like I'm just always pissed. I usually am,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just like, I'm listening. I don't care.
That is your face.
When's lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of my face. That is, you know?
You have a kind of like a boss that's just like, give me the details. I don't want any of the fat. Just like, what do we need to do? Like, you got that face, like, speed
It's
it up.
like the,
The furrowed brow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a jerk. What are you going to do? I hate myself. All right, coming up on DBL, two best friends who are 81 years old tell us all about their around-the-world adventure, and Keanu Reeves is talking about how Hollywood almost made him change his name. That's coming up next.
Somebody roll the clip.
Let's make sure we have Jeff's sex tape.
Wow, things are getting spicy here at DBL.
Cold-hearted snake, look into his eyes.
Let's roll that again, everybody.
Okay, we got movie quotes for Al. We gotta see if he can do this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see if you can do old movies too, and I'm sure you guys know these too. Not old movies, but movies in the past. Ready? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
That's Gone with the Wind.
Oh, yeah, ding! I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
The Godfather.
Ding! You understand I could have been a contender.
Raging Bull.
On the waterfront.
Oh.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Wizard of Oz.
Fairness. Ding! Here's looking at you, kid.
Casablanca.
Ding!
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, make my day.
Clint Eastwood.
Right.
The
I wouldn't know it
Dirty
either.
Harry.
Sudden Impact, they said? I thought it was...
But it's a Dirty Harry movie.
Okay. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
That's the Marilyn Monroe.
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, that's good.
Fasten your seatbelts. Well, I don't really know.
Speed.
No, All About Eve. I thought it was Speed too. You talking to me? You talking to me?
Good taxi driver.
Ding. The smell.
Couldn't that be Goodfellas too in the scene?
No.
Oh no, it's Why Am I Funny?
Why am I?
the only one here.
Spider.
Yeah.
Why am I funny? Why am I funny, Spider?
Yeah.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
Very good. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Love Story.
Hey. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Heat of the night.
With the
Heat of the Night. Sidney Poitier.
Poitier. Rosebud.
Ben Affleck is
Citizen Kane.
Ben Affleck.
Okay. I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Death
Network.
of a Shoe Salesman. Is that a movie?
Death of a salesman. Death of a shoe.
That was on Network.
That was the name of the movie.
Perfect.
Welcome back. Keanu Reeves revealed he was once asked to change his name. So speaking on the Smartless podcast, which is great, you should check it out. Keanu said when he arrived in Hollywood from Toronto, his agent told him he needs to change it in order to get roles. Let's take a listen.
Of course, when I got here, they wanted to change my name.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, Keanu, it's too ethnic. Yeah, so eventually I came up with my first and middle initial. So I was Casey Reeves. But then I had like auditions and they'd be like, Casey, and I wouldn't even look up. And eventually I went back to my agents and I was like, I can't change my name.
Yeah, so I listen to this podcast. It's a great podcast, and they go behind. Like, I love where people got their start and stories like this. But, Al, did this ever happen to you? People tell you to change something when you're going through L.A.?
I mean, yeah, well, you get the, you need to just have a distinctive name, and Al Jackson especially my full name, Albert Benjamin, it sounds like a president, So
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
And I came up in comedy. This is a very personal story, but I came up in comedy in, the aughts. And back then, a lot of black comics were always like, a little Laugh-A-Lot or something like that. They always had like a nickname, Earthquake and all. And so I was always like, should I have, because I just have my regular, I was like Mike Jones. I just have my name. So like, it was a thing for me, like career-wise, like what I was going to go by stage-wise, because I was like, this is going to be my stage moniker for the rest of my life. So.
Yeah. People didn't like Shulman because it's Jewy, like real Jewish sounding. And I was told sometimes to change it to like Victoria Rachel, which is my middle name and my full name.
That sounds like a purse line.
Yeah, like a wallpaper line.
Right.
But I just always thought Shulman was sort of funnier sounding and was more my personality. But yeah, I was told a lot of the time, cut Tori, cut Shulman, and give us something that you can see in lights. And I'm like, I see Tori Shulman in lights.
Yeah,
But we still haven't. But
I know. We're waiting. What about Schroeder?
No, I never got asked to change my name ever. But like, there was I was asked to drop like 15 pounds even when I was in shape.
Yeah.
I remember one guy's like, dude, there's these drops that you could get and you put in, they make your eyes super blue. I'm like, how good is that for your eyes?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So many go to a vocal coach, get rid of that Chicago accent.
Yep.
You need to speak. I mean, they're always trying to improve you. I mean, this isn't particularly towards race or anything else.
Right.
It's like they're always trying to change you in LA, and you just kind of got to figure out your own way.
But they're kind of changing you to be homogenized, right? They all want you to be this one person who's thin. And I was like, I'm a curvy Jew that moves her arms a lot. You're not going to change that.
How many people told Owen Wilson to get a nose that job?
Right.
Barbara Streisand.
Danny Trejo, or even we lost Michael Williams, but the guy from The Wire with the
Omar with the
scar across his face. Do you think everybody's like, that guy's Hollywood bound? We like people that look a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And so
you just have to fight against it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people do, because there's so many. I mean, we could sit up here and name a million of them that have that little distinct thing that I'm sure they were told to change.
Right.
You got to airbrush those freckles off.
Yeah,
fix that gap. Michael Strahan didn't fix that gap. How's that working out?
That's Madonna neither.
There you go. All right, coming up on DBL, two 81-year-old besties tell us all about their adventure around the world. They visit all 7 continents in just 80 days.
How cute were they?
They're great.
They were great.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg is investigating whether former President Donald Trump illegally paid hush money to cover up an affair. On March 23rd, this video with more than 2 million views was posted that appears to show Bragg announcing he's dropping the case.
After an extensive, thorough investigation, has decided to drop all charges against Donald Trump.
The phrase "Trump charges dropped" then became a trending Google search. So, let's verify. Is the video of District Attorney Alvin Bragg saying Trump's charges were dropped real? Our sources are the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, a statement by former President Trump, and New York University's School of Law. The viral video was originally posted by conservative commentator Jack Posobiec. He has a history of producing satirical deepfake videos that manipulate the audio to change what the subject is saying. We did reverse video and image search and found the original video was actually posted more than a year ago, in January 2022. Bragg was part of a panel at NYU discussing his recent election and plans for office. He never talked about the investigation into President Trump. In both videos, Bragg is wearing the same outfit and the background is the same. However, in the fake clip, the audio and lip movements don't match what he's saying.
It was my dream to be an attorney, to stand for the law and put criminals behind bars.
Also, on the same day that Posobiec posted the video, Trump sent his supporters a newsletter saying the case hadn't been dropped, and there's no announcement about the indictment on the DA's website. So, no, the video of District Attorney Alvin Bragg saying Trump's charges were dropped is not real. The case is still being reviewed by a grand jury. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back to DBL. Two 81-year-old best friends are traveling to all 7 continents in just 80 days. Earlier, we spoke with them about their journey. Check it out.
Please welcome to the show, Ellie and Sandy.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, guys.
How cute.
Oh, ladies, you look so cute. All right, so 7 continents in 80 days. Very impressive. Tell us, Ellie, where are you now and what number continent is this right now?
We are in Sydney, Australia, continent number 7.
Wow.
And it's the very end of our trip. We're almost over.
Wow. So that means
we have 3 more days to go.
3 more? Well, congratulations. I could listen to your stories all day, but that means you went to Antarctica. What was that like? What do you do there?
Sandy, you tell them.
Well, first of all, we go across the Drake Passage to get there.
That was a bit dicey, going the waves sometimes 6 foot tall, high, and we just said we were rocking and a rolling and a slipping and a sliding on that expedition ship.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
It looks like you guys are having a ball there. Now, I've traveled as well, and traveling to a different country is hard enough.
Yeah.
So I have to know, Sandy, what inspired you both to do this? This is so cool.
Well, about 4 or 5 years ago, in anticipation of our turning 80 years of age, I just suggested to Ellie one day, Ellie, when we turn 80, why don't we go around the world in 80 days at age 80? Well, Ellie's eyes got big and she said, woohoo!
Yeah.
And we started making plans.
You guys have a riding partner. I love it.
We had everything planned to leave when we were 80 years old, and COVID shut it down. But COVID didn't shut us down. So our new theme is around the world in
80 days at 81 and still on the run.
See, they know how to rhyme. They know how to rhyme. You guys got to bottle whatever you have and sell it. Seriously. Ellie, you just said you have 3 days left. What would you say, you don't think hard, what's the best place you've ever visited?
Well, you know, everyone asks us, and it really is hard because every place is special. We have not had a bad experience in any country.
Wow.
I think we've been in 18 countries, and everything has been great. We've loved it all. We just, you know, we love Bali. That was really, really beautiful, just beautiful.
Wow.
And we're real big budget travelers. For your information, we have planned this entire trip ourselves. We booked every hotel. We booked every flight. Our average hotel, I said we're budget travelers, our average hotel is $29 a person.
Oh my
So you can see what kind of budget we're on.
Good girl. That's good. That's really good. Now, do you think this traveling has brought you closer as friends?
Well, yes, I mean, absolutely. And we've been friends for about 23 years, and we've traveled before, but not 80 days at one time together. So,
wow. I love this. I'm inspired. So, Sandy, what would you say to anyone at home who wants to try something adventurous like this? And what is your advice, especially to someone who is also in their 80s?
I would say get out of your easy chair, get out of your comfort zone, make some plans, and live.
Wow.
Wow.
That is
they remind me of my grandmother. She had pictures all over when she got older, and it kind of inspired my travel. So good on you guys. Yeah, I love it. You'll have those pictures the rest of your life, obviously.
Wow. Do you guys sing
We just tell everyone age is just a number.
It is.
Living proof. I love it.
Do you guys sing the continent song?
No, Sam.
My daughter.
It's been such a good interview.
Maybe they do.
We thought we knew every.
You don't.
What's
Okay.
the continent song?
Sing it. Oh, no. Sing it.
No, Sam, go.
Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica and Europe. Finally, Australia.
Yes. There we are.
It's my daughter's favorite song.
We ended with the last country.
I think you guys need to have that in your theme song.
And unfortunately, this interview's over. You guys are the best.
You ladies seriously are the best. Thank you so much, Ellie and Sandy. DBL Nation, make sure to follow their trip on Facebook and Instagram
Yes,
at
we're
Around the World at 80.
80.
Yes, thanks again, ladies. We'll be right back.
So check us out on social media.
Bye, Sandy. Bye, Ellie.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
"1,200 tornadoes touch down in the U.S. every year. Some are catastrophic, like this one that hit Mississippi and Alabama in late March. After that tornado, Google Trends data showed a spike in people asking if homeowners insurance will help cover the damage. So, let's verify. Do most homeowner insurance policies cover tornado damage? Our sources are the Insurance Information Institute, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and insurance companies, Progressive, Allstate, and American Family. Generally, insurance companies consider tornadoes windstorms. Most policies include windstorm coverage, although some insurance companies and FEMA say it may be excluded if you live in an area prone to windstorms. If so, your insurer might require you to buy windstorm coverage in addition to your existing policy. So, yes, most homeowner insurance policies do cover tornado damage, but it depends on where you live. Tornadoes are sometimes accompanied by heavy rains that cause flooding. Flooding isn't covered by most standard policies, and you're often required to buy it separately from the National Flood Insurance Program. To find out about your coverage, check your policy or contact your insurance company. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are too. The Verify newsletter helps you distinguish between true and false information by answering your questions. It provides fast facts on trending topics, spotlights major stories, and even includes a daily fun fact for all those trivia buffs out there. Get Verify's fast facts delivered every weekday to your email inbox. Go to verifythis.com/email to check it out.
Feel that spring sunshine. Smell the flowers, see the blossoms, hear the breeze rustling the branches, and taste the local honey, hoping it helps you deal with how allergic you are to the rest of this.
Let's verify, does eating local honey prevent seasonal allergies? Our sources are Dr. Anjani Kaswani, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation, and Sean Kennedy, who keeps bees at the Swiss Ambassador's residence in Northwest DC.
If you buy honey from a local beekeeper, you usually are getting raw, unfiltered honey. It has all the pollen from everywhere around the neighborhood.
That's why Dr. Kaswani says she gets why the myth persists.
Local honey, we're thinking, okay, if there's pollens in the area that are captured in the honey and people eat those in small amounts, then over time they would desensitize to the pollen. That's actually the whole concept behind allergy shots as well.
But reviewing studies on the topic, she and the Asthma and Allergy Foundation conclude there's no evidence exposure to allergens through ingesting local honey is effective.
I wish it was true.
So we can verify, no, eating local honey won't prevent springtime allergies, but the sugary substance can help soothe the season's sting.
Honey does have anti-inflammatory properties, so it can soothe a sore throat if that's coming from postnasal drip. It also works very well as a cough suppressant.
And opting for local can be a sweet way to say thanks to the keepers saving the bees in your neighborhood.
Healthy honeybee population allows us really to feed our people and feed the world.
With your Verify, I'm Abby Larico.
Welcome back. We've got some great deals on some amazing products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
All right, Steph, what do you have for us today? I got my shopping clothes on. We're ready to do this.
Hey, Tori, looking cute. And hi, DBL Nation. We are super excited to show you all of the deals today. And believe me, they are fabulous. Now, check out this. We are bringing this back for an encore.
Oh, whoa.
It's the Kangaroo doorbell camera with a chime. So this doorbuster deal includes one doorbell camera and one chime. Just know that there is a limit of 3 per order whilst quantities last.
Whoa, okay.
So normally this is $40.
What's the big deal here?
We've got it for $10. So that's saving 75%. Next up is the Rajovic's 3-piece collagen boosting skincare set. This deal includes one collagen eye cream, one collagen boosting serum, and one collagen melting cream. So normally this set is $165. Woo! But we've got it for $29.99. So that's saving up to 82%. All right, up next we've got the Life Authentics 2-in-1 earbuds and wireless speaker combo.
Ooh.
This deal includes one pair of earbuds and a speaker that automatically connects to your music via Bluetooth.
Oh, smart.
So normally this is $80. But we've got it for $19.99, so that's saving up to 75%. Now, our last product is the Vonkyo V600 LED projector. So this deal includes one projector that is compatible with multiple devices, including smartphones, laptops, iPads, and more.
Ooh.
Normally, it's $200.
I mean, that's not even that bad, Steph.
We've got it for $89.99, Tori. That's saving 55%.
Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can scan that QR code right on screen. It will take you directly to what Steph is talking about, these products on Morning Save's website. So thank you so much, Steph.
We were just talking a little bit about opening day is today.
Yes,
Boom.
I'm excited.
You're excited for baseball?
Yeah, the person I'm dating is works for a major league team, and so I'm going to go to a bunch of games this year.
Yeah.
I might try and go to all of them.
And 9 News sponsors, you know, the team here, the Rockies, maybe throw us a couple tickets, you know? I don't know. I'll take a couple. We'll see you guys tomorrow.